What's going on, guys? Crashendo here, and today I'm just killing some giant mole. I figured I'd make this kind of progress update video instead of releasing a new Iron Man episode, since I only have like 10 clips, and that would only be like 3 minutes. Well, 3 to 5 minutes. But anyways, I figured I would take this time to kind of explain what's happening currently with the account. So I have been busy in real life the past, I would say, week, and that's kind of a poor excuse, but I have been doing stuff on the account. I managed to get full prospector, which I also ended up getting 74 mining for, and this guy is going to crash me, I guess, maybe. Big hit, thank you. Okay, he probably won't crash me now, but let's see, mole locator. Yeah, so we did the Falador easy, medium, and hard diaries. So we have the Falador Shield 3 now. So that's pretty nice for us because we have the mole locator, so it makes killing the giant mole a ton quicker, which just means that we can get our bird's nests a lot faster than what we usually would have gotten them at. So I believe each of these you can exchange for one bird's nest. So we have about 74 bird's nests in our inventory, and that's from 25 kills. Actually 24. This will be our 25th kill this inventory. So you do get a decent amount of bird's nests. I think it's an average of about like 3. I've also been liking the U-logs that you get from this, just because it gives you 100 at a time. And I do need to get my fire making level up to 75 to start using the magic logs. So, I really enjoy the U-log drops from this. They're very useful in the sense that I'll be able to use them at any time to just get my fire making level up. And also, the crystal halberd, I would just bring that. I didn't know if I should bring a spec weapon or not. And it works pretty decently, but I probably would just stick to using Darox the whole entire time. But other than that, the drops aren't that great. Obviously, I have some cash in my inventory. It does drop unnoted items that you can, I guess, just alch. So that was from like an Amulet of Strength, Addy Longsword, and 2 Mithril Plate Bodies, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm using prayer potions instead of banking because mole for some reason is like always packed. As you saw just a bit ago, some guy logged in and attacked the giant mole while I was attacking it. Thank God he didn't do any damage to it, but mole is pretty packed all the time, and I guess that's just because people hunting for the mole pet, as well as people just in general trying to get bird's nests or something. I'm not exactly sure why anyone really does this boss, but you know, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm here for a specific reason. I'm pretty sure they are as well. Other than that, like I said, this place is pretty packed, so if I were to leave to recharge my prayer at my house, when I get back, my world's taken and I have to spend a lot of time to hop worlds. So the bird's nests can give you herb seeds, and they can give you Renar seeds. It's not a common reward, but I figured out of, I would say, 75 nests, I would probably get 1 or 2 Renar seeds, so it kind of pretty much pays for the prayer potions. And I'm using stamina potions as well, because when it goes under like this, sometimes it treks like a bitch, and being in full Durox, you kind of use up a lot of run energy. I mean, it was just a short ways away, and we've already used about 20 run energy to get to it. So you can kind of see my plight here. I'm really bad at flicking piety with Durox, but I'm getting better at it. So there's just a few other things that I wanted to talk about in this video, and that would pretty much be that the next episode will be split into 2 parts. It won't be out for a while, and that's just because it's been a very, very hard time to get clips with me being busy in real life, and just this having to happen. I mean, it's like 4 minutes per kill, sometimes 3 minutes, and I need to get a total of 500 kills to be done with the giant mole section of our herb lore. The reason why we're doing giant mole is for nests, so we can make Ceridome and Brews once we get to 76 herb lore with a +5 boost. And I also need to grow a bunch of herb seeds and grab a bunch of secondaries and do a bunch of agility for Marks of Grace. So I have a lot to do, and there's not a lot of time to do it all, so my apologies there. I try to release an episode pretty much once a week now, but that's going to be a bit hard for this next episode just because of everything that I'm trying to put into it. If it was just a regular episode where I'm like, alright, I'm going to get some levels, do some other things that I haven't really done on this episode, maybe do some God Wars and some other stuff, I would be able to put out an episode once every 4 or 5 days. But considering I'm doing something very grindy and tedious with this episode, it's going to take a very long time to get all the clips. So please be patient with that. I know it's kind of annoying, especially, I don't know if people enjoy watching my episodes or if they just kind of watch them because the other Iron Men haven't released a new episode in a while. But, I mean, like this kill, I'm just shrekking it. If I hit once more, it's dead. That was pretty much a really quick kill, and now I need to wait like a minute 30 for a new one to respawn. But sometimes I get quick kills like that, sometimes they take a lot longer, but it's pretty much just a bunch of stuff that kind of ties into how long it's going to take. So, not sure how long it's going to take, but I will say this episode is majority, like this Iron Man episode that I'm going to be releasing, part 1 is going to be majority of me doing mole, and then part 2 will be a bunch of grinding out herbs through farming, doing a bunch of agility for Marks of Grace, farming out secondaries, and getting a bunch of herb lore. Now, the next episode, I think it's episode 17, that will be God Wars, probably Calphite Queen, and probably some Barrows, some Slayer for sure. I need to get back to doing Slayer because I need to get 91 for when Cerberus comes out so I can get best in slot melee and range boots. Then I need to do Mage Training Arena for best in slot mage boots. I'll also be trying to work on getting all my stats to level 80 plus in this middle column, so 80 thieving, 80 herb lore, 80 agility. The agility and the herb lore will come within this episode 16. So that's not too much of a bother, but agility, that's going to take some time, and getting from 55 to 70 wasn't too bad. 65 to 70 took about 2 hours, whereas 55 to 65 took about 2 hours as well. Actually, I would say 3 hours. And I got like double the amount of XP from 55 to 65 that I did with 65 to 70 in a shorter amount of time. Obviously, the higher level you get, more XP you need to get, and better things you unlock. So, hopefully getting to 80 won't be too tedious. And it burrowed, so we need to use the mole locator. I love this thing so much. It also has a prayer recharge that I can use today, but just a bunch of things, and I need to turn that on. Sometimes it will keep aggro on you, and sometimes it won't. And I've already died here once, unfortunately. I don't have the clip of that because I wasn't recording, but I went to run after the mole, and it was still targeting me, so when I walked up to it and went to put my protection prayers on, it just turned on me and said, nope, see ya. So that was kind of, a bit Bible thump, but happens. So I know I've been rambling this video a lot about everything, and that's pretty much the purpose of this video. I just wanted to put this out as a separate video as to making a ramble section in part 1, because I need to do a lot of stuff for part 1 still, and part 1 will be fairly long depending on how many clips I record for it. I'm not expecting to get a mole pet, but if I do, that's going to be a clip in there, and that'll probably take up a minute and a half. to 2 minutes of me saying, wow, I didn't expect to get this. This is so nice. Let's go insure it. And oh my god, this is pretty cool. And oh, it only took this many kills. I feel sorry for the people that camped like 5,000 kills and still haven't gotten it, etc., etc. So if I get a giant mole pet, there's 2 minutes of footage. But other than that, I don't know what I would record. Maybe if I got, I don't think mole has rare drop table. I could be mistaken. I'll look that up real quick. The giant mole does have the rare drop table. So if we get D-Spear or Shield Half, you know, if we get Shield Half, we're doing the Artie Diaries this episode as well. So that'll be one thing. But if we get the D-Spear, that'll be very nice as well, because then we can finally do that elite clue. So, a lot of things that we can do. Also, we can get elite clue scrolls off of the giant mole. It's a 1 in 500 chance. We're killing 500 of them. We'll probably end up getting one at least. So, if we do end up getting an elite, we'll try and do it. And if we can do it, perfect. If we can't, oh well. But that'll probably be clips in this episode as well. So, sorry for the long rambling, and you know, it'll probably be another 6 days before episode 16 part 1 comes out, so sorry for the really lackluster uploading, but like I said, I've been busy, and you know, I've been trying a lot of the stuff that I'm doing to get the prospector. I got like 3 minutes of footage in total, and that took me about 5 days. So, and I don't even know why I'm running over here. I have the mole locator. I'm just derping right now, and I needed to go over there anyways. I'm smart. Anyways, like I said, I'm really sorry for the lackluster uploading, but it had to be done this way because of the way that it took to get clips, like how long it took, and that's pretty unfortunate. And it kind of seems like a cop-out excuse for not uploading, but that's what happened. And hopefully episode 16 part 1 will be pretty nice. I'm not saying it's going to be the most enjoyable content. I know that myself. But hopefully it's decent. Hopefully you guys don't mind it. So I'll see you guys with episode 16 part 1.